Good morning, my people. Welcome back to our channel. We are here again with another information. This one happened. We discussed this yesterday, and I feel like bringing it to you in this platform. From the picture, you can understand what we're saying. And this is a waking up moment for coastal region. And I was skeptical about this waking up of coastal region. Is it not the coastal region where Asare Dokubo is, protesting that Tinubu must be sworn in, even when the court are not true with what they're saying? Coastal region indeed has been a clog on our wheel. That is the truth. Maybe a few individuals, they have to join Biafra when Biafra comes. But for you to talk about coastal region now and leave what we are doing, it is detrimental. The Islamization is on, and we must have to run faster than we ought to do. All right? Let me link you to what we discussed yesterday so that you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, we are live.
To understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within, and we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond, to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Eheri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who we have chosen before you we are born, There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who, from their mother's womb, they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these no-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Biafra Unite, you have the floor.
Thank you, my brother. Should I go on?
Very well, sir.
Good evening, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You are welcome to this very interactive, all-important broadcast with our able ministers in the house. I welcome you all, my comrades, and all the ministers from the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation to Biafran people worldwide. I also want to thank our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is currently and has been pulling the strings, who has made it possible to bring this very gospel to the limelight after the rendition of our leader. And of course, the whole world can see that we are not relenting and we are not stopping, we are moving forward. I also want to send greetings and prayers to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who made every one of us to be here today. And I pray that God in infinity mercy will strengthen him and give him more courage to stand firm in what he believes in. And at the end of the day, Biafra will be restored and we all will meet and rejoice. I want to thank every one of you Biafrans, and I also want to encourage you as you are joining us from where you are to welcome others and pay attention for what we have in store today. Thank you everyone, thank you all the ministers, thank you the media team. I pray that God guide and protect our men on ground, the Eastern Security Network and Biafra Liberation Army, that at the end of the day, Biafra will come and we will rejoice. Thank you.
Biafra Unite, you have to be the one to call us all to say our names and our prayers. So continue, Mazi.
Okay. Therefore, I will start from you, my Honorable Minister of Information, Mazi Akparawasoni, to come in and, of course, introduce yourself, even though Biafrans have known you already, and talk to us briefly while we move.
Thank you to all Biafrans. Welcome to yet another big show. Today we gather with the Coastal Region Coordinator. I remember that Barawa Soni that you already know. From me, from here, you're all welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. That is short and brief. Very, very fantastic. I also want to welcome another media warrior, a comrade, 555 Vision, Onwubiko. Please, you're welcome. Introduce yourself briefly while we move.
Unmute yourself, Mazi.
Yeah, okay. Biafrans all over the world, we thank you so much. We thank our great leader, Martin Nandekano. We thank Chukwuka Biama, who bring him to come and save us. In our own time, he is our Messiah. We thank our dragon, the Prime Minister of Biafra. We thank the media team. We thank all of us of freedom. Today is our meeting to our people of Coastal Region, our immediate brothers, whom divide and rule has given the room of division. And today we have our big mama, our big sister, Madam Erewa, and to represent the Coastal Region, our immediate brothers. And we are calling on all the scientists of Biafra, all the venologists, all the anthologists of Biafra, and all the entomologists of Biafra to come together and do your wonder, because the people of Biafran government in exile has everything it takes to make Biafra a powerful nation, and every knowledge which our people need, our palm wine tapas, our local craft, our small ndị a na-akpụ ụzụ n'ala Igbo. Then this message, what we are doing today is to gather everybody together. So we thank you. We come to serve Biafra with 555 vision. So we say thank you for today, for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my wonderful brother. We are here with, of course, a lot of coastal region brothers and sisters who are serving under Biafra Republic government in exile, who will be revealing a lot of things today. So this very broadcast is going to be very, very interesting. So, but I will come there. Before then, let me welcome our brother, Gaddafi of Biafra. Please unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and welcome Biafrans briefly.
Thank you, fellow Biafran, the lovers of freedom. I salute you all, the panelists. I salute you, our mommy, the Minister for Niger Delta of Coastal Region. I salute you for being here to enlighten and to educate our people. I salute you, all my fellow comrades. I salute you, Mazima, and each and every one of us. I salute you, Mazi Charles. Mazi Charles, I thank you, Mazi Charles, the general in the general himself. Thank you so much. This is Gaddafi of Biafra. And I want you to come, you that are deaf, you that are dumb, you that don't see. I want you to come today. There is a miracle in the house. Those that I can't see will see today. Those that are deaf will hear today. Thank you, my fellow comrades, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I want everybody to be very, very brief, just like Mazi Akbarawasani, because we will be welcoming a whole number of people before we kick off the main topic of the day. So please, I want to welcome Pastor Bam 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 to welcome himself and Biafrans as well.
Thank you very much, Biafra Unite. With all protocol being observed, I want to appreciate all Biafrans that are hooked up to this live broadcast right now on YouTube, Facebook, and everywhere. The only favor you do us is hit the like button and share as we are going to continue with this radical awareness for the restoration of Biafra, and we are hosting our brethren from the coastal region. Thank you very much, and we'll move.
All right, thank you. That is very, very nice, short and brief, and I appreciate that. Now, I will be welcoming, before we continue, I want to call on the Minister of Coastal Region Orientation, Madam Erewa Josephine, to pick up the microphone, welcome herself and Biafrans, and of course, give us a few words concerning the gathering of the day. Madam Erewa, please, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. And, you know, people know me now when they go on air. Now, Obonga language now. Yes. I know they play with that. So I will salute you now. In waiting with the pidgin English or not broken English. So I want to greet you. I greet you. Na me be Madam Aniredu Erewa, na Ishekiri Urobo, Biafra 9 IB. From coastal region, Biafra land. Whatever time you dare so, I take and salute and welcome you. And I say, una do well. Say, una come hear the message we coastal get for una today. And I thank Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and I congratulate him for the Peace Award when he wins, because he deserves it. I salute Defense Minister Honorable Azuka Charles Wankwo and all the Biafra Republic Government in Exile ministers for the hard work all of them they do to see say Biafra must come. I salute Umada, strong women then. I thank ESN. How them they help to save Biafra and Biafra people from enemies. I salute the autopilot them, and I thank the media team them. When make them possible, say we can't bring our message, our coastal message to Una today. We want to tell Nigerian government and the British government say, make them come out with their hand from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The man didn't do anything. The message when he sent for our freedom, that is sent for. But we don't release them. Don't leave the man, make it go. So I just follow up Una. When he comes here, waiting we get when we go tell Una, today Wednesday, Sunday, May 28, 2023. Make my fellow moderator make them also send their greetings, and then we will come give Una our message, make Una wake up. Thank you, the host. I hand over the mic to you at this point. Thanks.
Thank you, Madam Josephine Erewa. Thank you for that. You are going to do a lot today during the course of this very interactive section. So you have to remain very, very vigilant and effective. I also want to welcome our Honorable Minister of Defense, Honorable Azuka Charles-Wankwo. Please take the microphone. Honorable Azuka, are you there? All right. Now I want to welcome another of our own, who is also one of the ministers from the coastal region, Princess Odonoye. Please unmute yourself, welcome yourself, and Biafrans in just briefly, please. Princess Odonoye, are you there?
Unmute yourself, Princess.
I greet everybody. I greet Omada, I greet man, I greet everybody. My name is Princess Odonoye. Metuko Kikabiama, bless us when they fight well. I greet everybody. I greet our leader in Adikano. I greet our Prime Minister Samuel. I greet our sisters Omada. I greet everybody. May God Almighty and our ancestors bless us. The way one at this time, God Almighty and our ancestors, they bless us. Now do well, my people. Thank you.
Thank you. That is short and brief. I want to welcome Richard King. Richard King, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and talk to us briefly?
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, all protocol observed. My name is Unveils Obiajiro King. I want to use this opportunity to welcome each and every one of us, and I'm equally happy to be here. Thank you so much. God bless.
Okay, thank you. Please, if I welcome you, in case if there's anything you are handling or any office you are occupying, kindly let us know. Please, very, very important. I want to welcome Victoria Frank. Victoria Frank, if you are there, please unmute yourself and talk to us briefly.
Greetings, everyone. Can you see me?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, my name is Victoria Frank. I was born in Ahoda in coastal area. My aim is to bring our people back to awareness. Please, if you know any one of them, direct them to coastal region, direct them to this platform. I left in 1957, so I don't know anybody around. And, even the language, I don't speak it very well. All I can say is no. Welcome, everybody. I salute everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you for coming. I also want to encourage, especially those of us from coastal region, once I welcome you, endeavor to mention, that you are from a certain place or a coastal region at least, so that they will know that we are not here, we are not doing this southeastern thing alone. This very program is mainly for our people from coastal region to come and enlighten us, both the eastern, southeasterners and the, our people from the coast. So it's very, very important. If you are from coastal region, kindly mention when I introduce you. Thank you. I want to bring in Mary, please, Mary, if you are there, unmute yourself and talk to us briefly while we move.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, greetings, everybody. I greet Madam Asuka. Greetings for Madam Olua. Greetings for our Masi Namdi Carlo. Greetings for our Minister, Prime Minister Masi Simon Ekpa. May God bless everyone. May God bless Biafra land. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
My
name is Mary Tom, and I come from Ebibio, Ikono, local government in Biafra land. Thank you.
Wow, that is great. That is great. For another person, you don't need to tell us your home, your local government, or whatever. Just mention where you like Ebibio. It's okay for us. Thank you. God bless you for that. I want to welcome Mama Duabum. Mama Duabum, if you are there, please unmute yourself, welcome yourself and Biafrans briefly.
Thank you very much, our brother Biafra Unite. I remain Mama Duabum, the coordinator, or whatever some people call me coordinator, some call me PRO, some call me minister, some call me chairman of the Biafra Republic government in exile. But the truth is that I'm serving Biafra. So it doesn't matter what people call me. I'm just having Biafra, trying to do what I can to help. My greetings to our brothers and sisters from the coastal region. I love what people are doing. We are happy to be here. I'm happy to be invited. And how I wish I had time to say, because I think immediately after this, I'm going to join another meeting. I think I informed our sister, Madam Vera, that I won't say more than 1 hour. It's almost 1 hour because the next meeting will start in the 5 minutes. So thank you very much for inviting me, and thank you for what you are doing. We are all together, and together we see the other. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for that brief one. We have somebody who is not always, on camera, who is not always on media, but very, very important and crucial for what we are doing for the restoration of Biafra. And this man has supported his wife to put the strength in this very agitation, in this very, effort that we are making to restore Biafra. And I want to welcome that very person in the name of Adolbat Charles Wankwo. Please, if you are there, unmute yourself and, of course, greet Biafrans briefly.
All right, wonderful people of Biafra. I greet you all in the name of Chukwu Diaba. My name is Charles Wankwo. I live in the United States. I am the husband of Mr. Azuka Charles Wankwo. I want to greet you in a very special way because I am somebody who is a little bit publicity shy. So that you don't see me on media, you don't see my face. But I work assiduously behind the scenes to pack your parachutes and make sure that the struggle is going on. So for those in the coastal region, I want to say a big congratulations for putting all your acts together to come out today to educate every Biafra. It's worthy of commendation. My unalloyed loyalty goes to the Biafran government in exile, the media team. You guys are doing great. And especially in a very big way, Martin Americano, who has always been there, hoping to sacrifice anything possible to make sure that Biafra comes. And his spirit is hovering all the place. And making more people as years go by. For the detractors, please take it easy. We are going to see Biafra, and Biafra will come. So all Biafrans all over, today, just keep your ears open. You're going to hear some good things and things that are going to validate your faith in the struggle. And I greet you all, and I'm here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. That's wonderful. I want to welcome Wada Blessing. Blessing, if you are there, please unmute yourself and welcome Biafrans to the show. Blessing, are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And my name is Blessing Wilson, and I live in Ireland, and I'm one of the Umada for trying to fighting for this freedom, to get our freedom. So I thank you all, our brothers and sisters from Coastal. I thank you, I congratulate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, that's short. Very nice one. I want to welcome Bright Osai. Bright Osai, please, if you are there, unmute yourself and talk to Biafrans briefly.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you all. I'd like to greet the Minister for Information and Communication. I'd like to greet Honorable the Defense Minister, Mrs. Chaplain, and my Minister. I'd like to thank you so very much, Mrs. J. and Nire Jurewa. I greet everybody. My name is Bright Osai Onyemechi. I am from Abavo Kingdom in the Kasa local government of Delta State. And so we are here. We are here. Delta State is Biafra land, absolutely. And we are here to restore Biafra and also to enlighten our people to wake up to the challenge that Nigerian government have placed upon us. Thank you.
All right, thank you. That is good. I want to welcome Wada Carolina. Talk to us briefly while we move, please. Carolina, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Carolina Mbeze. I'm from Enugu State. I'm living in Italy. I welcome everybody. I'm sorry I cannot on my video because I'm not okay like that. I welcome our brothers from Coastal that have come today to come and join us. They won.
They were by his stripes you are healed. You are okay. If you go to Chabiama, he said. I want to welcome Wada Chichi. If you are there, please talk to us briefly while we move.
Today, one of Biafrans, our brothers and sisters of Coastal, so Wada Chichi, may Chukwuka bless each and every one of us to move. Thank you.
Thank you. That's very brief. I don't know if Honorable Azoka, the Minister of Defense, is back. Are you there, please? Can you unmute yourself and talk to us briefly while we move?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you, the media team. Thank you, Madam Erewa, for organizing this program this morning from the United States. And I want to thank the media team who have been doing a great job in making sure that everything is put in place for the information being dispatched there to the Biafran people. And I equally want to thank my husband. I used to call him the greatest charger of all time. Thank you, baby, for being here. This is the first time I've been in the same stage with you, and I thank you for supporting me all the way. I love you, and I love you so much. Thank you, Biafran, for being here today, and all the coastal region that have gathered this morning. I want to thank you guys, and I wish you a very good luck in this presentation this afternoon. And Umada, I thank you so much for being here. It is a very great day, and we are supporting our own Madam Erewa, who is member of UMADA. And we're here to watch. Thank you, and good morning from here.
All right, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I believe we have all introduced ourselves to this very, interactive and revealing broadcast this very afternoon. Please, I want to hand over the microphone back to Mazi Akbarawasoni, who is the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Please, I want you to come in now as we move. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafra Unite, for that good work. Without wasting much of our time, because we've been speaking since MNK was kidnapped, and even when he was not kidnapped, we were still speaking and writing. So speaking has been our culture, like they say, we talk too much. So, Mama Erewa, please, it is time you take the stage with your team. So we leave it here for you. Take charge.
Okay, thank you very much. My fellow panelists, Victoria Frank will be the first to go to give her message because she has other engagements. So, Victoria Frank, you will want to give your message and also conclude in your language after you give. So, you have the floor now.
Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. The message I have for my coastal people and all the rest of the Biafrans is this. We don't want to be left behind. The coastal region has suffered a lot from the hands of the terrorists, from the hands of the British government, from even within us. They use Islamization to conquer us. We've been divided into too many places. And our people in the coastal region are so behind. Nothing gets to them. Our brothers in mainland have more opportunity than us. Our people in the coastal region, I don't want to say, I don't want to use offensive words, but we are clueless. We are brain dead. I want you all to help us to wake us up. Even slapping us from left, right will be okay. We have been brainwashed from every angle with religion, with politics. We don't even know who we are. Right from the beginning, when I was a child, I have Uncle Yellow, Green, even Stone. We answer everything that the white man will dump on us. Our culture is gone. I was asking someone, do you remember what is called Okrosho? I don't know how you say it in many lands. Those things are gone. We had what we call our traditional dances and our traditional rulers. Religion made it worse for us that we don't even regard our people as anything. We are regarded as idol worshippers, we are regarded as fools, we are regarded as just name it, because we lost the most important thing in our lives, that is our culture. We lost our culture, we lost our identity, we don't know who we are. We were Biafrans before the British government came and gave us Nigeria. Then things went crazy. The worst part of Biafra is the coastal region. When I was a child, I was not able to handle one yam, but now that is gone. Our land is filthy, our brain is gone, our children are gone. So I'm asking all the Biafrans today, if you know anyone from coastal region, please reach out and start to educate them. I am in charge of, I an assistant to cultural and tourism in Biafra land. So I would like to use this opportunity to let you know that our culture is very important, very rich. So if you know anyone from that region, please start to educate them. They may kick you on the side, they may slap you, not literally, but with side talk, but keep on doing it. I don't know many of us here. If you know them, direct them to me. My number is on WhatsApp, my number is on Telegram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. So let them know that we are needed, we are part of you. We have neglected ourselves for too long that we don't even know to go right or left is the right thing to do. So help us out. Try as much as you can to connect. My number is out there. If you don't know how to connect with them, send them to me. I'm willing. Text me. I don't answer phones. But texting, I can text while I'm working. Right now in my office, I'm about to start doing things. But please, this is my plea. The coastal region, Ogoni area, Edoha area, Agua. I don't know if you know all these places, John Cromer, Oba, Bonema, Degema. These are the worst area in Biafra land. Please reach out. Broken language is the main language that we can use. I don't speak my language very well. I know how to say Kamdo. Is anyone from Oba here? Anyone from Oba? No? Anyone from Ahoda?
Go ahead. Just go ahead. If
Okay.
people from Ahoda, they are listening. Talk
Okay.
that the one you can manage. Speak it.
So I'm using this opportunity to say Kamdo, Iye, and I say no to this program. Please be alert because the Islamic regime will use money to buy you for now, but your children will be enslaved forever. Your 9-year-old child will be taken to a 90-year-old man to be molested as in the name of religion and marriage. Please save our land. Join the Biafran struggle. And I ask you, do not listen to Radio Biafra DOS. They are not part of the struggle. They are part of Nigerian government. Thank you. That's my message for now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You do well.
You do well, no?
Yes. So God will bless you, and I see your office there. I can see. Yes.
You know, tomorrow is holiday. I'm trying to patch everything to go on with the for next week.
Okay. All right. So your message is very well clear, and I'm very glad you made it clear. Say our people are lost, and that's why this program now for Wake Up is a wake up for coastal region and Biafra. So then we'll get to understand the wahala when the Nigerian government. So that's why whenever I come on, when I say like this, when I see me, so now Bonga language now takes on my message. Yes, so now so it is. Now so it is. Now for donkey years, when Nigeria and Britain take us, then take us coastal, then take us do yeah. So they then stop coastal to Mumu. So the coastal people don't know themselves anymore. So the coastal people don't get the mouth. They don't get mouth they talk anymore. 6 donkey years, 9 coastal people don't they sleep. then they sleep, then they slumber out of fear of the British. When they come from United Kingdom, all the way from United Kingdom, they come turn us to slaves of Fulani for inside our Biafra land. Yes, they come turn us into slaves. And these two people, now strangers, baby. Two strangers come turn us. Pronounce that they not go critical and they can't make them say they can't use religion. Say when you born your pikin, before you go baptize your pikin, you must give your pikin the name when they choose for you. So this now the thing when Western civilization comes into. Yes, yes. Now, donkey years now, Oyibo, the one when we follow Oyibo, when we saw Oyibo people, we say them they tell truth. We think say them be honest people. Oyibo, you big lie. The God who lies, deceive, take it, divide and conquer us. And I can't find the introducer of this program. He talks and he says divide and conquer. The God is lie. Take it, deceive and conquer us. They can't divide us. After them divide us now, we when did they live together? We all did they live together for the Eastern region. We don't get any this thing. We live together. People think we are now Eastern region now all of us. Now they can't use divide and conquer. It's far that we look at it. When the British mercenary soldier when they born for India, now he can't carry this in Royal Niger business market. Come from UK, come from to Nigeria. So Nigeria. Now they say Nigeria, one Nigeria. Now the business now is not the country. Now business where Brgie Lugard carry come to benefit to make Britain better. So what you say go do all these things. Now the thing where Royal Niger come to Africa. Can see they can't take them, they can't use Nigeria. So what do they get Nigeria, one Nigeria, green, white, green, you now carry for them. Now business for British people with that. Then one in such a way that it will benefit Fulani. So they can't make Fulani to be your master. What people where they beg money for street, for road, they come, then be your master, we be their slave. Sound the tone. I want these people now, you be put up in the slave, you now wait it. Those people where they beg money for street. You know why? Because they're not the tell you not the truth. They're not the tell you not the truth. They come. Make we begin to fight ourselves. The cut us into pieces, like pieces of meat, separate us. So when we see our people, if we begin now, we live together as one before. I mean, we just live together as one before. People, if they bring war, now for Eastern, now Eastern region, they bring war. In the river time, when they capture Nana, now we take Nana go. They don't take Nana go north. They don't take Nana go Lagos. Now Calabar, now they take Nana go. That's for time. Say, we be one. Say, we be one together. Say, the jurisdiction, that's something that not for take Nana go north. That's something that not take Nana go Calabar. I mean, go Lagos. Jurisdiction na Calabar, because we are one. Then let we talk about Oboran. Oboran is the same thing. When they also come, they look to do other things. That's another story for another time. We can take Oboran na Calabar. Why they not take Oboran go? Why they take Oboran go? Because now the same people we be. We they dress alike, we they eat the same food, now the same 5 years now they enter our food. So waiting Oyibo come to, Oyibo come make sure say they cut us into steak meat, pieces. So when we see it's more. We say na able be that I beg, I don't know. We see Calabar the same when you know we all of us Eastern region the same where we come. They say we not be together. That's the countries that separate. So people the come make us so. I make a tell you one thing. Make I tell you one thing. My fellow coastman. It got something about white people when on anonymous. You still say white person. Tell you say they not like something. Now because they know say that thing is good for you. Yes. Because they know, and because you don't believe in them, they will think that they tell you the truth. So when they don't say Biafra, they come Ebonize Biafra. Now because they know say Biafra good for you. Biafra make you get your job. Biafra make our children use their talent. Biafra will make you develop. Biafra will make your area look fine. Biafra people they want to come. So when they come you, they come in such a way that they come Ebonizer. So why we coastman, when we stand on our say Biafra, you say on our equal that. No. Biafra don't exist. Maybe they tell me they pull my ears here. Biafra don't exist. Long will be perfect regard the business one on. So Nigeria, to make Europe better, to make Europe fine, to better put me there, and then they can't destroy us. So now make time. We want to bring this message to you. Say this now wake up time. Our mumu he don't do. So mumu he don't do wake up, not fool anymore. Not at this time again. Because when the answer comes, you will see say all the photo and yama and all those things when on the see, you know what you so it will come fine. Una two will take una eye see But then we go sit down say, see, so this is Biafra. He better not this. You this family come will be the decision for our children. Me, I can't say, who now we make deal with me the word when I want to do what I did there. And when they talk on the way it is. And me, I can't say, me out, no. When they fuck their woman cow, that they come now, they rape our guests. So, yeah, guess for worry now. Yeah, here. Now, I want with our strength and strength to not what you go through. Strength of not care as you lay your bed in our strength that will transfer for you. Now, this is when we will do so. So, we want to now tell them, say, enough is enough. We also don't wake up. We get mobilized. If you are a confirm out there, reach out to us. Our young people, young generation, reach out because that Nnamdi Kanu today is suffering because of us. President is working hard because of us. So if they kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and they could not destroy Biafra, you better believe that Biafra's spirit has woken up, and so should Coastlands wake up. Make my fellow Coastlands send their message, and I thank you now for hearing me. The word is enough for the white. And those Coastlands, when I send this information to, let us tell in our house, they picked out to me, if they see this from my phone, they will hijack me. So now the thing when they don't do to us. So wake up, and don't let anybody fool because you are there and you are a Coastman. Thank you very much. And I call on Bright. Or who is doing the calling? Is it me or is it I'm the one?
It's not you. It's not you.
Oh, I'm not the one. Okay, so
my fellow Biafrans, permit me to exit. Permit me to exit.
Okay, thank you.
Forum, please.
Thank you so much. You do well.
Okay. You do well. I salute you now.
All right. Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Madam Erewa, you see, we wanted you to have the floor to introduce anyone that you want to introduce to talk to Biafrans. So, but if you can't do that, then we can run it. But we wanted you to handle it.
Oh, okay. We have a panelist, and this panelist will give audience to speak. So the next one now is Mazi Bright will speak. After Mazi Bright, Mary, or Mazi Bright, I think we have, okay, Mazi Bright, you go on, and then Mary will speak, and then the other panelists will speak, and we will conclude with our language in a minute, and then we'll give the audience room to come. Go on.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me? I had a little slight network problem. Can anybody hear me, please?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay, great. So, like I said before, my name is Bright, and we are here to awaken the coastal region people, our people. You know, when we talk about waking up or wake-up calls, it means that the fact and what you have been ignoring for a very long time has become a very desperate issue that we must, you know, we are very desperate to come out here and call upon you, the people of coastal region, the people of Bayelsa, the people of Rivers, the people of Cross Rivers, the people of Akwa Ibom, the people of Edo State, and the people of Delta State to come out and join us in this crusade to liberate ourselves from Nigeria. Like our minister has said, the minister for the coastal region has said that Nigeria is a business of the Royal Niger Company that was established many years ago. I want you to understand that the Royal Niger Company was not only established or colonized people in Nigeria, it did that in many areas in Africa. And Nigeria had never existed before, except that name, Royal Niger. They formed the protectorate. They lied. They never wrote in the book, in the history of Nigeria, how Flora Shaw went back to England to negotiate about the name that the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate will be, which caused a very serious conflict in the House of Lords in England. They never wrote all that statement, but they just suggest to her, she already knew that there was going to be a war in that contraction. She told them, they told her what is her suggestion. She thought that, gazetting a name of River Niger to formulate a name of a country will save everyone, or will save their business. But it didn't. It resulted to war, and that war lasted for 3 years. They were losing. So the only way to kill us was to, use a hunger strike. But what is important for us in the coastal region is that why should we validate a broken system? Why should we live in a system that is ripping us out, that is killing us, chasing our young men from home and turning them to asylum? In the land where they are seeking this asylum are the people who cause our problems. We are victims of these people. I like us to understand that Nigeria have nothing to offer us in the coastal region. Nigeria is broken. Nigeria is facing an Islamization, and that is what you cannot afford. So joke with. We need you at this moment. We have been making broadcasts, the joint media. I thank you, Minister for Information, for granting us this opportunity to tell our people that we have been preaching to them about the dangers of being in Nigeria. You are an establishment of another man's dream. You are a creation of you belong to the Royal Niger Company. The name Nigeria came from the Royal Niger family in England. You are a slave to these people. Like as I'm telling you, there is a pipeline in the coastal region that is directed from the so-called Nigeria to England. The fuel in your backyard, the coal in Enugu, the uranium in Enugu, the diesels, the everything in our land is owned by someone else. After the war, these people have been able to build themselves many things using our own wealth, something in our house. We cannot even farm our farmland. I can remember when I was at home, we can't use our farmland because it's unproductive, because of the fuel spillages, and because of panogenic, whatever they call them, every time digging around our farm, and nobody is asking questions. I know many of their lines with those red wires pass our farmlands, almost all our 5 farmlands that my father had, these things are there. Some areas, they will dig something, they mount something inside that place. You can't even do anything there. We don't get anything. We don't get nothing. But our people are running away to seek asylum abroad because they have used the economic jihad to put us in an economic stranglehold. We cannot be able to survive under this very severe pressure. That is why we are here to enlighten you the danger that is coming. One of the most important issues is that, the interesting issue is that these people have armed themselves. The government is arming them. The United States is partnering with them. The UK is partnering with them. They are threatening them, and they are coming to kill us all.
But what is important for us is that we must defend what belongs to us. We want to take what belongs to us, and that is Biafra. They have done a very huge propaganda, and some gullible sellout like Franco Figo have done even the worst damage. Some of them even grouped themselves, created in the Niger Delta. This is also the formulation of the British to divide us into pieces. And it almost succeeded. I use almost succeeded because you and I are still here. We still have a chance to join this broadcast. I preach to you, you preach to another person. We have our family back. We cannot afford to live with corruption in our land. And we want you to wake up to the dangers that is looming. There is an incoming danger. There is going to be war in Nigeria, whether you like it or not. We can no longer retain Nigeria, and we don't want to be part of Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria. I never had their passport. My parents never had their passport. My great-grandparents never had these people, any document from these goddamn people. We want Biafra. That is what most of our people fought for, even after the coastal region, the so-called Niger Delta, has betrayed the cause. Imagine, the only created state, the only African created country, all the countries in Africa are colonial boundaries. After they have exhausted you, they change their colonial boundaries into countries. And many people accepted that bullshit. Our parents, our people do not bow down to people. Of course, we can shake hands to you, but we don't bed with nonsense. Our people choose to, separate from it, and they want to fight us. Okay, if you want to kill us because you are separating, then kill us. If you want to be moral, all of you who have been there condemning Biafra, saying, these people, a lot of people are insane. You come out there, you say all manner of rubbish. If we want to be moral and judge what is right and wrong, a company many thousands, if not millions of miles away, all the way from Europe, from UK, came your ancestors, take the land, start using your people to do hard labor. What they were doing, including the oil mills they created in the coastal region, which many people who were serving the colony choose to betray for. Those things, after you have manufactured them, you put them inside their ship, and they ship it to England and leave you with nothing. They traded with our people. These people are the creator of all the evil that exists in this. Everything that the UK and Europe and America cause crime today, they created it. They created human trafficking. They created organ harvesting. These people traffic our people for many years. This is not human trafficking. This is the selling, the trading of human beings from one person to another for the benefit of these colonial people. And somebody who have traded you, killed you, slaughtered you, anytime you feel that what these people, something is not right somewhere, they kill you. Created a country for you. And then you choose to fight the one that you created by yourself. The only African created country that fought a war and still alive. We are telling you to wake up today because Biafra is still alive, because you are alive. A bite of Biafra is in the coastal region. It is not in the southeast. To be very, very clear, there has never been anything like the southeast and the south-south, because we don't have north-north and we don't have west-west. So you should not come to our region and start having south-south, because we do not appreciate such things. And any name that has to do with the Royal Niger Palace in England must not be associated with us. Niger Delta. Niger is a slave name. Any place that has been sold, ransacked, ripped off are the people they call that name Niger Delta. It is a very serious slave name that we must not tolerate it. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with us. These people killed our ancestors, and then, my time is up, and I appreciate you for listening to me, and thank you.
Thank you very much. We are going to have more of this program. You know, we still have 1 or 2 people to speak, right? And then we'll wrap it up with our message, our language, so that, you know, audience can be able to have opportunity to share something. Okay, so I call on our sister, you know, Mary Akokro. Yes. Please, give your message. About 6 minutes, please.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Biafra. Thank you, Mama Oriwa. Thank you, Austin Biafra. The Austin Biafran, my darling people. You people should come out. We are all Biafran. Nigeria do this to us, to kill us, continue killing us, because we are the worst people in Biafran land. The Eastern Biafran, the old eastern side, they are the most suffering people in Nigeria. They keep us as the slave, as mini pigs. Anytime they want to kill, they will come and pick one of your children and go and sell. If they don't kill them, they sell them. If they don't, you yourself, as a mother, when you have like 4 or 5 children, you are not capable to take care of your children. Because of government, you don't know what is called government. In the Eastern Nigeria, Southeast Nigeria, we don't know what is called government. You don't know what is called government. You don't even get a taste of government. They keep you as a hungry so that anytime they want to kill you, they will just come and pick one of your children. Or you start selling your children so that you will get food to chop. So what our leader, Masina Mikalu, did, he did for our own good, especially for the Eastern Southeast. Because you don't have food, you don't have anything, you don't have school. Nigeria is a bloodsucker country. They don't have any pity for human beings. They don't know what human being feeling. They don't have it. They don't have it for you. Because they don't take you like a human being. They take you like in form of, let me just say this to you people, they take you people as a zombie. They keep you people to wash your brain off. So that anytime they want to kill, they will just come. Anything they tell you people will understand. They will just accept without no asking questions. Because we are still living as 1966. You are not living like a 2023, century of 2023. You are not even live like kind of to know what is model life. We are still living in the old time life. Meanwhile, why am I saying that? Because we don't have light, you don't have water, you don't have you have a good house, you're still living either in the mud house or in the thatch house where they use stick. You manage and cover them. And snake come inside your house at any time. You sleep with snakes, you sleep with mosquitoes, you sleep with, name it, this different kind of animals. I don't talk of snail. Snail, they live with 2 people in the house. Because no place to call your home. You are not living as a woman being, you are living like an animal. That is how Nigeria keep you people. When they keep you people like that, you have no reason. You have no brain, nothing inside you, not even your children. A mother, if you don't have a good brain to take care of your children, to tell your children what to do, how do you think your baby will get a good future? That is Nigeria keep you guys. So now we wake up, we call for wake up because Nigeria don't give you people sleeping tablets. So that you people will not know after sleeping tablets, they give you a brainwash. So that we would not know what is life because of breathing. That's caused from breathing. And breathing get another one for our government, our governors, use our governors, the Britain and Nigeria, Fulani, before we dey hear about Hausa Fulani. That is the way they've been using to confuse people, Hausa Fulani. But now, you not even hear about Hausa Fulani. They are calling Fulani. Most of the Eastern side, they don't even know what is Fulani. They see different kind of killers there coming there to kill you people. Do you think you're Funari? No. Now Nigerian government, and then they send to kill us and to keep us slaves and make our village turn like bush. You don't get road. Even a road where they walk your children, bicycle, this nowadays, bicycle, now you go pass the road where woman be in the pass. Sometimes this bicycle cannot even pass. So which kind of life are we living? Who are you calling as your government? You don't have government. The only person we have, Nana Martin Namdekalo, and our Prime Minister, Martin Simon Ekpa. That is the people we have to fight for our freedom and to call for us so we to stand up with our legs so that your children will not continue dying because Nigeria is trading company from Britain. They keep them, you have oil, you have gold, you have everything, but you don't have life. How can person go be so stupid? How can person will be so you call yourself, you go to school and you know what is school, but you don't know that you're the one who has everything where Britain they use. Can you tell me, Britain, my people, Britain don't have gold, Britain don't have oil. In Europe here, they don't have oil, they don't have anything, gas, where they will produce. All their things, they come from burning of dirty or some kind of things. But our own, we get the raw material in the ground. Where they say your children will never suffer. Then now you people suffer bad. You go to the north. North doesn't have anything, but now they get good roads. Now north get hospitals. Now north get school. Now north get the beautiful thing in the world. The money come from where? Money come from the southeast. Money come from your backyard where you they live, where you they put inside that water, and the same that water where they can drink. And now the money will come from that water. Now north, the Fulani, the Nigerian government giving their children a good, beautiful life, while you're dying in the water you're drinking. You don't get eye. The whole Eastern Nigeria, you don't get eye, Biafran land, you don't get eye. Please, my people, wake up. Our leader don't try till this man, the sucking blood, the demonic Nigeria, he say he's trying to wake up us. Don't be trying, he's already wake us up. They know, then we will know what they are trying to do for us, our children, and your born children in future. He tell you to wake up so that they will not continue killing you. They will not continue using you. You they talk about, oh, I'm not slave. They, you're the most, that is, this time around, you're the most slave and stupidity slave. Not the same white slave. You are the stupidity slave because that time, slave they get sent. If they won't kill them, they will run away. But this time, they want to kill you, you will stand. A slave without no eye, without no sense, you turn to death and dog. Outside people, the desert people will come to kill you, and you will stand here and say, yes, don't kill me. If time is not taken, carry my children to kill, forfeit all my things. Now, woman being the reason that kind of reason, why can't you see that Martin Namdekalo will do the best thing in life for you to see that what these people mean for you is very deadly? It's not what woman being, a whole woman being will get blood for body, a woman being will get open eye, you see your eye open, and you can talk, and you allow someone else to come to your home and take all your property, go to somewhere else, and feed their children, feed their generation. And you're dying for sickness and different kind of sickness and different kind of bacteria everywhere. And the people where they kill you, so-called your government, now still those people, they call you, say, hey, I need peace, I need peace. Which kind of peace?
My sister, you are very correct. All of us, they beg. Yes. Well, with the young something, we go long track of our minutes. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Because
because we set a message to send for our language 1 minute, but I think we get one more person to send a message, even if not 3 minutes, so that we can, yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. We are still going to, this is just the beginning. At least they are getting it, yes. Maxi Bright, do we have the one you brought in? Does she want to send a message very quickly, even if it's 3 minutes? Right. Right, together. Right. In there. Okay. All right. Okay. But I say he might be engaged. Okay. We are going to send a message very quickly, even if not 1 minute. Like I said, we have more time. We are going to mobilize. We are not playing. We are going to the entire coastal region. It's a wake-up time. So, for me, you know, my message, not just one song I will sing for Chekri. The song says, we are coming out. We are coming out. We are as quiet as a dog.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Princess Oduwonge is here. She has not spoken.
That's what I was asking. Okay. Princess Oduwonge, please, I beg you. Even if it's 3 minutes, please send your message and then we are going to talk in our respective language. Ideal. Thank you.
Thank you. I greet everybody. I greet man, I greet woman. I greet the indigenous people of Biafra. I greet Inadikano. I greet Ojigolom Umada. I greet our Prime Minister, Ineza. Mechuko Kikabiama. Bless everybody. When they fight well, when he bring the heart come out to fight for our land. My people, only waiting I want talk here to say, I want to talk to my people, especially Edo people. I want to let them know, say, all the whole thing when it happen for our land, now waiting the plan to defeat us. That's one thing when I need to tell them to say, God Almighty with our ancestors, they must fight for the indigenous people. I want to tell our people from Edo State, may they not think about name when they say divided. May they not think about the brainwash when they brainwash them. We all are one family. Now the waiting they bring to divide us, right, is that name. May we all join hands together to take what belongs to us. Because the battle, when it comes, if we will not stand now to take what belongs to us, the battle, when it comes, makes not only God and our ancestors may go help us. My people, especially Edo people. If I say Edo people, many people, because they don't use names to divide us, if the people go they think say this thing Igbo not there, or this thing Agbo people not there. Many of us go reach this place, Tabogida Ora. We are one family. They put people there to divide us. May we all start now, because the work when our Madi Keina Dikano come to do for us, now work when God Almighty send us. May we all stand up, because one day they come when it is say, if we not stand up, especially the Edo, if we not stand up, if you see your street, you not go know them again. If you will not stand up, they will use your skin, do math, do a math when they say they pray. Now
Now they want to do so. Because you see the voting when not the vote, the propaganda, that time come out. I said this voting, vote for so person, vote for Peter Obi. I tell them, say they want to use this thing to deceive, bring Biafra struggle down. They want to use them to deceive people. They don't believe me. I come out to talk many times. They don't believe. But now, what did we do? What did they have to so? Not be say, I don't see program they do ever since then when I don't they camp for my house. I just want to make people realize for what we all tell them. Say, make them forget about voting. Say, nah, they want to use them to see, bring Biafra down. So that those people will really get hard for Biafra, make them wrong. They bring it out to deceive us. Now, the thing when we talk, it don't come out. I want to use this opportunity to talk to especially my adult people where they put person there when they deceive them. I want to tell you now, if you are not stand now, you are not going to know the address of your compound again. Because this person, when they put now, when they choose, because not be the one who will vote, not being the one put there. The one where they choose to put now, waiting that man, what did he go do now? Not be exactly the man where they even vote for, when they even choose. Now another person, another Boko Haram, now they just pull for them. Now the one where the spirit talk, not be that man. Even if they behave same as that man, they don't already put another Boko Haram there. When you want to do the Islamic, when you want to change everything to Islamic language for our land. I beg my people, my those states, I still beg all the whole land, all the whole region. I beg them, I'm gonna wake up. Come join this group because everybody is best. Come join this group because una don't see the lie, una don't see the manipulation, una don't see many things when they do for that land. With this vote, now I will tell no say, yes, this cannot be the time when they think before. This time waiting they plan to do us. They don't already, because of the land open road to show them, make them see and say, yes, not be like those people when they fight for Biafra, the clean one, not be like they talk. Now the reality, now they talk. My people, all the whole region, whether they saw a state to Igbo or Akabao, Urobo, we are one family, my people. We are one family. We are one family. I beg, make everybody wake up. May we see. This cannot be waiting for even the preach wake up. Because of the land, don't open 30 for us to see. Waiting there. But if this man where they want put is stayed there, not be the man one I expect say na him, not be in there. They don't do one. They show us. They don't do many things to show us. Say not be that man. Now him be that man when they say Jangaba, not be him. Now another chronic Boko Haram they put for them. Their mission, if you are allowed them to conquer us because of the land, they really beg every one of us. May we all stand now. Fight. Because of the land, if they enter into you, they enter you, they go not be the God to come fight. Now we the one use to fight them. If this fight work, because they fight talking one day say, if we all not wake up, they tell me many times, if we all not wake up to take what belongs to us, those when it's ready to take them, they will give them, because I don't see many Igbo people. I don't see many Igbo people upon all they burn their house, upon all they burn their shop, upon all they burn, they do the many things. They see they propaganda voting. I don't know whether now this night, now if God want to do miracle for them, they could be entered there. I don't know. I beg my people. Obi matter, they use that deceive Biafra. They use that, make they say bring Biafra down. That God Almighty and our ancestors. And the power when you follow under that story, they stand to say, they don't feel you to be matter bring Biafra down. What is that?
Exactly. You're correct. Yes. They're not fit with one. Where's that door? Ukakabos that door. Me what's that door?
Obviously, Becky, obviously.
I have what Parawa, you have a message, or do you want us to wrap up with our language, and then we would like to also get a contribution message from you and the members of the audience once we finish with our language.
Your own way. When you're done, you let us know. Then we can comment. Just finish
okay.
Your own way.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't reach our language, thank God. You people to remember tomorrow, Monday, 29th of May, now vote of no confidence. If we are not waiting vote of no confidence, see, it means the political jobbers, these corrupt people, all of them, we not them. We don't to validate Nigeria anymore. So I think Dear Parawa, correct me if I'm wrong, help me here. But what tomorrow? What is the significance of tomorrow, please?
You're right, man. Vote of no confidence to all the Efulefu leaders that we have in Biafra land.
So, constituents, make una take note of that. Because una not waiting now, civic can be that. Vote of no confidence. Make una not go vote for these people. Want Biafra. So, I want to, in the Chekiri, make I tell you now something about the Chekiri very quickly. It's now song, neither they take send message. Yes. So, this song, when I want to sing for Ichekiri, so, the meaning of the song is, we they come out. We are like a dog, a white dog. It says we not will suffer for nothing. We are coming up. Now, the message that was sent for Ishekiri. Because we got many programs to run, not only this one. And then I will dive into group. So make I sing this song in Ishekiri to tell them we are coming out, and we are. Coming out, and now checking from my wife and the Mokana, Biafra when I show, and I just this British. But I didn't put any one when about the root to be Biafra when I show, he comes one, and that is what he shall see. More Tangao, and you more get what they don't way or that of the minute. He see what God. Oh, no, me, no, about the look why you be to her. This Watson, he was the British, he was nothing, who will pull on me. I say, yeah, about a job here, I've been a about job in Biafra. I've put on me for this job, this and this, and about job now, what about job, you have what? About you, okay, you come over Melayo, you see Melayo, who will job Melayo, who will want to go, why don't you want? Get people, you will, as now I over I hear Melayo, who will be so one, Miss Yagwari. Yeah. Okay. Right. You want to send a message in your language, and then maybe we send in our language, and Prince will send in a Godomiko language. Thank you. I will hear. All right.
Anyway, Shegwari, Ekelemono. If I'm not in the Kunu bright or sight, we are babo. So, in really a bit of Tano Maka, Uku Omela, Uruela Imi, Sukuno Omelo Kubalorica, Ukumela Ukarekane, Yokundi Nigeria, Loku Biafra. So, again, Biafra, Yasu Yawu, country all there in the way Ecuador, as in any get kind, you know, what any get kind creative. So, again, just an again one, and then where will you move? After you give us an answer because I can give us so after I hear it is no answer because I can make. So, we're not planning propaganda within the outside of Fulani. So, Egaho, Yoruba territory, so Yoruba join the word, then Mihela Hakon, Ele Oku, Biafra. So, but I want to Indi Leo, where Costa region, Omala West of Porto, the outside of Fulani, then the British in the Gelo so Biafra. Well, I want to let in your local. In Arawello, well, Wagawa in vain. Because when you achieve the thing, for their own power, for their own interest. Interest in Kim, interest in Kim, interest in Kim, the Yoruba. So, it happen to go like this. But here you be on a pen, here you be on a pen of war. Let and restore Biafra. So, a reacondio le inhale cham, Imanele, Costa region, Bia. Malay, Costa region, especially in their Babo, in their Bo, in the Munede. India Kumazi, India Kwoma. So, and Lakonali, where they are 9 boku Chitala Wufu, 9 Loaga Biafra, 9 Wuhan, 9 Bambolo. Agarialo for Biafra, Ellen K. Bam, Ellen K. Our minister, Madame Rewa, or will keep for the future. So that again, Madame G. Biku, who did it, Lagasan Kibutonim Moy. And who and Henry ancestors and Manila and are artists. Because our ancestors are not artists. My grandfather are an artist or side, are an artist. Because in your lofo, he didn't get it. So Yano give me the money, I sacrifice the element Nanka Lo Aga Biafra and Nanka Loa with the last Obri Edikum, the Ruako Edikum. Amanam Lonu and the so or a canny or by any but Manam Lono or Tahin. So that you can add your career. If Potan Yona and they are this joint autopilot joint media / coastal region ministry. They are been tank. And get out your no no joining also area, boss of Biafra area. Because also or Kabia de Kunyuan.
Nigeria for Hego. So what is the kill the need? Kill the reason. Automation is Yakwa. Ebuche Otebo Pohe, Yakotos of Pohe. So what is the need? Let me and you wound Africa. And he from all the entire coastal region, Rai Siniga can do Bido. Rai Shindi do. Diru Abakileki, Yare Bahon. By Kassis Peninsula, I found that for Calabar and Quapan, and one family, and only family. So then for them to be whether Saka, when whether Saka, Keki into pieces. We're not men and women. So, young given a home, a way for South. Yeah, on the other Niger Delta. Again, Niger Delta gave ya Franco Pigo, ya were Niger Delta. Where we are in the British way is required for whole year one of Bokodara behind so that also Saka divided the entire South. Who said, who kick you was a board then I lost somewhere in the southeast. The US and you couldn't do. Ndị ọha jom ki ha gị mere ndị Nigeria hiti ndị Igbo wewe. Ihe ahụ gị mere ndị Nigeria hiti ndị Igbo wewe because again Osman Dampodio ga-ebịa. Ọ na-ọbịa. The ndị tu ndị Fulani na-eme arịma ya ndị Igbo n'ise ndị wee paaki. Ndị Hausa bịala well ndị Igbo nya. All ndị Britain were organized position ahụ just to term we go we from the Igbo. Since that time, the rookie came, and image of happen with. So, but why our problem? Our problem is and they are being gathered as of Biafra. And Gwazi, Kupuyanya is often the danger, the Ogun Risomebo, Eka, Okoya Kogipu, again the outside Fulani gave my inside there. But you know, Islamization of Iwe as in is psychologically hypnotization. Obey gradually obey another religion, or his ancestors, or his tradition, or Boralala, or before a man even clean way off. So, on our area, so area on the Dodo, in the River State, Port Harcourt, in the Delta Munam, in the Abavu, in the car. Ndị Du, ndị Bayelsa, ndị Calabar, ndị Akwa Ibom, ndị Uyo, ndị Cross River, ndị Kwakpo, ndị Bayelsa, ndị Du. Ndị Du, ndị kule ndị Delta State connected, but nke ndị Du too much. Ndị Du ni were ndị Igbo, the real Igbo area lane. Ndị Du, Britain is level everybody, ndị Portuguese, they are level. Ndi Godomigodo using Yoruba. And he will Benin is just the Igbo. Yake Dido Azashi. It is Edo. Maybe I'm not to Edo Keme, or this kind of Diria Fandom, Ndiwayaza. Edo is an Igbo name. In your child level or the Bhutan poet, the entire clan. I install it. Any happen in better that 18%. So in my money whether I buy email, where members again I got that target, Niger data or say the where we have that breaking into pieces. But okay. In here, Katana Power, you will hold your life, you will hold my life. You didn't know where you've been. You know your idea or my idea. And budget kaya so that enter Saka will dokwama the future for this
thank you
beautiful people.
Thank you. I know you will go on and with all of us with the best. Yes, so yes, we got many times to come and talk to our people. This not be the end of it. Yes. So make we call on our Victoria Aqua Cross. Please come and talk to people in your language. A message, please.
Thank you. Thank you, right. You do it.
Thank you, my minister. Thank you.
Mary, that is your time.
Okay, me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Ekondo, kefre kwa ibo. Ekondo yiban, mama, ye papa mbok, niko moko. Mindo nko video woman, nto kwa ibo. Nitansi banga semposi tepeke kwa ibo, kefre fiti, the Eastern Southeast, kenye itaniko ibanga. Itaniko ibanga kwa ibo, itaniko ibanga ebibi, itaniko ibanga Eke, itaniko ibanga Aaron, itaniko ibanga Cross River, itaniko ibanga because I'm when I'm in the name okay. So from there, it's on into slave. Nito kanyen. Mbok e wong e dike fight am don't fight ebo wana do wana Igbo. You don't want Igbo is born. I don't want to wo. I don't who can you okay. Who can you okay? The whole South is in okay. You don't go go tempo Igbo. You don't go Igbo do yenimi because Igbo even to me for you don't wait for. Are you don't wait for near you don't know Igbo near. Am I would Igbo? Eya you would feel Gradian, Eya would a video. Eya would one video, would originate the Gradian. I'm ready, it is turned into slave, it's turned in the able and tongue to beggar, because I'm ready to beggar. I'm ready to being forward when you get strength in I'm for no okay. Even to me, Ibo be dominate Mufo. Ibo is dominate a word no okay. Ibo be and I'm offending fear. Ibo at that word, any time government to me, kissing in case late, young in the word. Taking it back at darkness, in anything, two years ago, all the bank going to make it more. It's the government of Nigeria. Iba on the Mokesiba King, no, Iba, in the for proud, Ubanga Nigeria. You don't forget for who proud of not Nigeria, but proud of not a what taken for, or make for proud of not Nigeria, Ako Muni who for Ibo. I will proud of Nigeria, I'm a youthful for Obasi. A deceive Mufo. Ejusu forobasi. Ena mufeto to liseme. Mbio fulani. Mbio seketo lubanga senke estie fede. Mufedi da. Kute ibono de da use mufo. Use mufo ena caricature. Mufika na nina kanda ibo yo. Kema sinambi kano. Adi na mimoidi yo. Kempo mido mpo ibo nomoke. Yang itu yo, akedo wo kwa ibo, akedo wo ibidio. Ikido wo awo nege. Ken in the time make fight, friend for me, ikina ke. There's fulani edi bonto mino edi tomo, no fie nyang, Brgie edi, edi no government nyem. Bonto mi ya use nyem. Mo fin imagan dinam kono mo wi magan di bonto mi, o sena mi to mi ebo fe, sena iro mi. Ebo fe, awi di on kete ko governance, awi di on kete ko tupo ebo to mi ke governor ke cover wo mu fi di on ke. Ti ba ni no mo ke di on ke. Ibo ma di edi ku for ma ikola ma afrema. Every day say ibo ya di adi open it yedo ena modua. Ena ma free funko. Ake ni ko ibo wi ba ya di edi open it yedo talk to township. Ije ke Igbo na misme ebo nto mi ki Igbo do wo se di do me de. No. Igbo wo pa no mo keke kwa Igbo iba ha. Nyo sisi wo ebo Fulani. Fulani edi wo mi tonfu. Edi enam afoto nto ebo nto mi ku ni ele ba oni eri fio. Ebo ma sinam di kalu egesinke prison. Afoko ro nto ke mpo Igbo. Why meanwhile so word fear. Eso word mi tonfu. Different kind of things. In Yedomi, Jamini Dakida, who put me in Takada bonto miki mo ibu ima, ya ibo mito imo oba. Imi mo nida kuko mi mo mi ni doke. Ibo ye kwa ibo ye frefrike ni doke. Because ni mi ko se mo eta. Ni mi diandi dia mo edia. Ni mi womo nya mo wonwo, ni mi womo Fulani. Ni diandi dia Fulani. Mini kokose Fulani etang. So bobo sanga die ndi ya da Fulani to go de zara mini rikin te se won sanga kuko afodi ya mo bi di youth ni tonfo ni to ni ka mbo edakeda welcome call on me e wo edi e ki bo ke do mpo bi bo do mpo ibo a do mpo frefe wo because e ma wo fie e we wo ibo ibo to me ya wo fie e fo ibo no e wo ibo ku wo fie nko so ni te ka mi mbo edakeda e wo edi e na ya ni da ke dem this 20 mpo mi yo ku fie le ni 29 e ba ku fo. Who vote no any governor because you need a governor. I'm not for no governor, so the governor will continue with here. I mean, it's almost the one I go. The one is on for able face. Say, ADBO. It's on very face. He is on a two government. Nigerian two blood suckling land. When it's on my back, you do a wallet moto, a wallet more. Mbong ni kambo. Edakeda ko tempo yene do very serious business. You don't play, you know, it's not a year word of play ma to fight.
Exactly. Well said. Well said. Well said. You do well. Then get the message.
Yeah.
29 to now don't hear for now which waiting the land waiting you don't talk it did
a video.
For a video. All of una, video is Shakiri Urobo, Isoko, all of una, Edo, una don't hear now. The 29th May, tomorrow, vote of no confidence in all these people. She don't send that message, yes. Okay, you do well. Make we call on Princess. Make he send a message, please. Princess.
Yeah. Thank you, ma.
Yes.
My son, if you do, I want me to make a mama away for now. But we just a Jackie Hawaii now. I want a Jackie here, I want a Jada Baby. But where I go, but in Nigeria, Kidia. Ọmọ mọ̀rìyẹ kọ́wùdù ọ̀rẹ́kìnà ọ̀yẹ́ zẹ́ mẹ́nọ́mọ́nọ́ fẹ̀rẹ́ à princess ọ̀dọ́hùnlòjì dáadáa gbàrídọ́ ní bàtà ọ́ máa ọ̀dìhó huma ọ̀dìhó ọ̀màdà máa dáadáa gbàrẹ́ lóde báyìí à máa dáadáa ní bàtà ọ́ ìbá wọ̀ ya ewu ẹ̀ ẹ̀rẹ̀ nà hàrà àbálẹ̀ tẹ̀wé àbíẹ́ ìbá wọ̀ ya gbogbo. Ibari obo fie na di kano wiketi. Ina di kano wa vai no do never call o wa ko vai o wa re vai. Eriesi oro move because oja ni Nigeria that never so the corona master obugwe. I send us no brother G omo no so le na fie na di kano other job. No do never call. Bete da mo we. Ori le ganya. Bete ori we da ye tagbare no se no boa. Ye. Ready swallow keha. Our plant minister Simon oda ye tagbare. Ba mo ya ba kai ho ebi Simon ta. Ba kai ho ebi omadan ebe kamala. Mano madan ikwo makino bieni mo. Ni gọọmenti gwakpolo ari Nigeria ni re ni x-men ni Nigeria banwe agwogo eni ne re di Fadima esa kona Urhobo kona Awuchi kona Igbo kona Calabar kona Warri kona ene ni ejo ti re di Fadima Okpamake because uge ha to odo o ha to elia o oriani va vote na ewe eyo renwi odo any that person that gbare ne be mu Biafra ne be mu o kona ko wi Biafra ne be mu eri oto e na that is e woni mango ta gbare we ene And this man here that Barret is a big when they here, the Biafra cotton. Or anything. At Babin and Navy or Bamuge. I was that going wherever the princess or Domuno Geta or Babet Barry. And no one when the vote or actually wear a hamuna. And don't ever see where a ham will vote in Nania, Aconia. Ever for a little. It's just what is that to me, my work on. And now the other about more if on Yanko or the name of way halfway, then we both around on winning. Is that more your body? Well, you're really no. And then you know, I get it any. If Islamic person work with Akbari, Boko Haram. Boko Haram will work with Akbarenia. Again, Eaki, Okimara, Niponia. D'ailleurs, nous allons savoir, again, he has Yakir Pop. Again, la market for the Bonova. Back where I go. Back to my Jackpano, Mare, if you could that Vade. If you could that Vadenia, or Colonna Master with the Fulani. Don't they buy the way in a ruler cover. And you could that Vade. If I hope, Nene not change it because Biafra fight, any the legend the army. Or else they let that fight against. They don't know if Biafra. They don't know the Kano. We are Miss Muda civilian at Barenia in the Kano. And already at Bare in the Kano. If you no Tama River door, if you no Tama River the whole region. Because it's that a problem or have to. It's that a paper. But where Iliesa, Auchi. Katogida ora iru ekpoma ugbagu irua bawo agogo ba dagbare ba mu diane ina bikano eni awon ha na agbero oreno ba le biru la gbero ti aye ori ane type we agbe ale mo si gbora rula gbero ore ki fade Ayer no no se va. Es que es para que no se va ya que ori fulani are we wane gwaroto le retwe. Ba gwe agogo yi san. Ibi awon ti bi esako. All the region or you maybe near. Ni ba gwe ya. Any group na ba don ma bo ni ba le ni efi no party. E ba de very group na of the region the whole region. Ba te pare or ba dare we that. And no corner partner and that's the land because the gods of our land, a Mutiana. So any day, the gods of our land is that more fair. That think I play more fair. If they get that in the area, even when they poo a pre wash it, a run of over with paper, a me go a labor. Anything I will not be going to a what before. That will I go with you, son. All the go region or men. Mamudia, not a fear it too.
Thank you. Yes, yes. So before I give my closing remarks and pass the mic over to the media team, I wanted to let our people know, say, we get coastal platform, meeting place for Telegram. Yes, coastal meeting place is there for Telegram. We want many coastals to come there because we they do meetings there to talk about our issue, our coastal issue. Very important. We will try to get, when you get Telegram, you get your name, you know someone, give your name, and then you go to Telegram, we will program you for that coastal meeting place. Very important. Another important information I'd like una to know, because if una want to know the truth, it's good make you follow who knows road. It gets enter Biafra broadcast when our Prime Minister that enter Biafra. Sonny, please Get the entire is Enter Biafra TV or Enter Biafra broadcast.
It's enterbiafra.com. When you type it on Google, you can get it. Enterbiafra.com.
Okay. And enterbiafra.com. I beg, is it the, could you give the to spell it so they know? I beg.
Enterbiafra.com. ENTER. Enter. Biafra. BIAFRA.com. COM. Thank you.
Yes. Very important. If you not know this, for now to get this information, waiting they go on, make you know the truth, because those Nigerian media now lie, now that they show. Enterbiafra.com. That is where you should go. Not to Biafra